Welcome guys to another episode of my Arsenal career mode series, and this is actually today's second upload. So if you guys did miss today's earlier upload, it was an episode of my Barcelona career mode. Make sure you go check that one out, guys. Support the video by smashing a like on the video. If we can smash over 100 likes, that will really continue this series going forward. So as you guys can see, our goalkeeper Macy, our 20-year-old, will be going out on loan. That is what I'm going to try and do with my young players. Try and put most of them out on loan, because obviously they'll just be sitting on the bench here at Arsenal. I'd rather give them some playing time elsewhere. Guys, make sure you drop a comment down below that I can personally respond to you, and make sure you subscribe so you do not miss any videos from me. And this coming weekend, obviously we've just passed the weekend, but this coming weekend I have some special videos planned, so make sure you do subscribe so you do not miss them. So to kick off today's episode, game wise, we are simulating a Capital One Cup game. You guys did see transfer deadline day did finish. I don't like to make my transfers during deadline day, because I like to make them before that, because there's like 2 months gap where we can make those transfers rather than just leaving it to last minute. So as you guys can see, we'll be advancing into the Capital One Cup, sorry, with a 2-0 victory. My 19-year-old striker is happy that he did actually play that game, which was very nice to see. But guys, the first game that I am going to be playing in today's episode is a huge game in the Premier League against Chelsea on the legendary difficulty at the Emirates, and this is the first time throughout this second season that we are coming up against a big team. So obviously, in the previous games in the Premier League, we haven't been playing those big sides yet, but this is our first big test against Chelsea. You guys can take a look on my lineup for this game. Welbeck, Walcott and Mbaye will start up front, with Ramsey, Ozil and Pastore in the midfield, with Kieran Gibbs, Koscielny, Rafael Varane. And I didn't actually get the right back who was playing for this game. I think pretty sure it was Callum Chambers. But you guys can take a look at the Chelsea lineup for this game. What a side that they do have. They do have Javi Martinez in the centre back position, partnering up with Gary Cahill, which is a bit interesting. But as you guys can see, this game was literally just Chelsea holding the ball, holding the possession. There was only 2 shots throughout the first half, and they had 60% of the possession. We only had 34, but the first goal in this game came in the 49th minute, and it is an injury to our main man, that guy, Danny Welbeck, in the strike position. So I did sub him off to put on Alexis Sanchez, hoping that he can get a goal to win us this game. But let's hope that Welbeck's injury, he's not out for too long, because coming to the end of season number 1, Danny Welbeck was playing some great matches. Seriously, guys, we called it the Welbeck show, the end of the first season. But let's hope that he's not out for long. Chelsea had a chance in the 61st minute, but in the 76th minute, Mbaye on the ball, who's going to play to Alexis Sanchez, who plays it to Pastore. Pastore, on the weak foot, takes a shot. A nice save there from Courtois, and on the rebound, Chelsea do clear. And at full time, the game is going to end at a boring 0-0 scoreline. Seriously, guys, the game was possession. Literally, throughout the whole 90 minutes, it was just possession play, full time 0-0. As we are going to see that Mesut Ozil is thanking me that I did play him for the game against Chelsea. I did bring him from the bench onto the pitch. So as you guys can see, we are starting our first Champions League games. You guys can take a look at, we are in Group G. We have Benfica, Ajax, and a team which I don't really know too much about, but the first game is going to be against Ajax. Let's hope that we can get off to a great start. Obviously, during season number 1, we were in the round of 16 against Roma, and we lost during extra time. So it was a bit disappointing. I wanted to go further in the Champions League, but let's hope that during this season, we can better what we did in season number 1. Take a look at my lineup for this game. Lacazette will return into the side, replacing the injured Danny Welbeck. Chamberlain will be starting on the left wing, and Sanchez will be starting on the right wing. This is the Ajax side for this game. A decent team, but we should be picking up the points against Ajax. Obviously, they do have some decent young players, Ajax, but let's hope that we can pick up the points in our first Champions League game. Jack Wilshere will be starting as the captain for this game. But the first highlight came in the 45th minute during stoppage time as Ajax whipping across to find one of their attackers with the header. His header does go wide, but that was a goal scoring opportunity for Ajax, and luckily for us, that header does not go into the goal and the game is going to remain at 0-0. But in the 77th minute, we try and clear the ball with Monreal, and we actually pick up another injury. That's right, guys, another injury as Oxlade-Chamberlain is now injured, so we're gonna have to take him off for who do I put on? I think it was Nyang I do put on. So 2 injuries in 2 games. Let's hope that we don't really have a repeat like we did during season number 1. A lot of our players were getting injured during season number 1. Let's hope that season number 2 we don't actually repeat that, as in the 90th minute Ajax had a great chance but a great save from Sirigu and a 0-0 draw to end off today's second game. That's right, guys, too many 0-0 draws. Let's hope in the next game we can get a goal, and the next game is going to be a Premier League game, and let's hope that we can pick up the points as Oxlade-Chamberlain, he's going to be out for 4 weeks. So can we deal with Chamberlain? You guys have to wait and see. So the next game is against West Brom at the Hawthorns in the Premier League, and West Brom are a side which we should be scoring against. Let's hope that we can break the deadlock scoring wise in today's episode. Take a look at West Brom side for this game, a beatable side, which is the one that I am playing for this game against West Bromwich Albion. Take a look at my lineup for this game. I am starting the 4-3-3 formation. Walcott, Sanchez and Lacazette are our attackers, with Ramsey, Wilshere and Pastore in the midfield, Gibbs, Koscielny, Varane and Chambers in the back 4, and Sirigu in goal. So the first highlight in this game came actually to West Brom as they're going to whip it across, trying to find one of their attackers with the header. They do actually get a head onto that one, and then one does go over the bar. So in the 55th minute now, Pastore tries to get a goal to put us 1-0 in the lead, and his shot goes straight to the goalkeeper. So not too many highlights so far in today's episode. But 83rd minute, Koscielny with the header is going to find Aaron Ramsey. What can Ramsey do here? Ramsey, he's going to try and play the ball inside to Lacazette. A nice turn there from Lacazette, and he's going to smash it bottom corner, and Lacazette puts the ball into the back of the net, and he does make it 1-0 in the 85th minute, the first goal of today's episode. That's right, guys, it has taken us a while, but we have got that goal. A great finish there from Lacazette. He actually nutmegs one of the defenders there, puts it through his legs into the bottom corner, and a full-time 1-0 victory against West Bromwich Albion, the first win of today's episode. And from that game, I didn't actually put in the highlights, but Alexis Sanchez did go down with an injury. He's going to be out for 3 weeks, so 3 games, 3 injuries. We're having another repeat of last season, so let's hope that the injuries stop here, as we are jumping into another Capital One Cup game simulated. Sonogo makes it 1-0. So these Capital One Cup games against these lower English teams, I don't want to be playing them. It is a waste of time. Nyang also chips in with a goal. We also concede one as Nardi concedes one, but at full time we will be advancing in the Capital One Cup. But a game against Southampton on Legendary at the Emirates. Southampton, can we pick up the points yet again in the league in today's episode? This is actually going to be the final game of today's episode. So guys, if you have enjoyed the video, make sure to smash that like button, support the video by leaving a like, make sure to drop a comment down below, and make sure you subscribe so you do not miss any videos from me. So we are at the moment, if we do win this game, we jump up to second. I will be showing you guys the league table at the end of today's episode. Look at my attackers. Nyang, Mbaye and Lacazette will be starting in the attacking. Also, Maya will be starting in the midfield. He is back. He hasn't been playing too well, so I've been rested him in today's episode, really. And that's the Southampton side. That is a team, a pretty decent team, which could give us some troubles, but let's hope that we can push Southampton to the side and pick up another 3 points in the league. As Pastore whips it across, trying to find someone in the box, but the ball falls out to Jenkinson. His shot does go wide, but the man was on loan to West Ham during season number 1, so I am giving him a chance at the moment during season number 2, hoping they can improve himself. But in the 18th minute, Lacazette is going to play a ball, over top ball, to Maya. He does receive the ball, but he does go down inside the box. A horrible tackle there from Nathaniel Klein, and we do have a penalty, and this is a chance to make it 1-0 and put ourselves in the lead. A horrible tackle, like I said, from Nathaniel Klein, takes out Maya. That should have been a red card. My opinion, that should have been a red card, but Lacazette is going to step up for this penalty. Can Lacazette put the ball into the back of the net and give us a 1-0 advantage against Southampton at home at the Emirates? It is Lacazette who goes to the right, the keeper goes to the left, and Lacazette gets that goal to make it 1-0 in the 22nd minute. But in the early stages of the second half, Ward-Prowse is going to play the ball to Schneiderlin, who takes a shot. It was Maya who actually took down Schneiderlin. So, from hero to almost villain there, but luckily for us, Schneiderlin's shot does go over the bar. But in the 82nd minute, Southampton have another chance as Varane tries to clear the ball straight to Ward-Prowse, who plays the ball to Osvaldo. His shot goes wide, but Southampton are having chances to put themselves back into this game and leveling this at 1-1. What a chance that was from Osvaldo to get a goal for himself. But in the 88th minute, yet again, this time Nathaniel Klein is going to whip in across to trying to find Pele. His header does go wide, guys, and from that play, the game is going to end to a 1-0 victory to us after the 90 minutes, guys. As I said, if you have enjoyed the video, support it by leaving a like rating. Support this series. Continue showing your support on this series, and I will upload this series a lot more. Guys, if you haven't missed today's earlier upload, it was an episode of the Barcelona career mode. We're currently second, level points with Tottenham Hotspur, our North London rivals. Guys, hope you have enjoyed the video. Make sure you do subscribe so you do not miss any videos from me. And other than that, I'll see you all next time.